Hello, I'm Nico Valdez, your Student Body Vice President.
And I'm Jamila Espinosa, your Student Body Secretary.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Thank you. Now it's time for DETV.
A massive fire overtakes Minnesota, causing evacuation. We will have the details in World News.
From College and Career Center, a popular scholarship is opening up and it can help these students go to college for free. Don't miss this info.
And a ton of universities are visiting next week. We will tell you when and where you can see these presentations. All this plus weather and more is coming up on today's show. Hello Deserts, today is Thursday, August 26, 2021. I'm Priscilla Verdugo.
And I'm Andrew Fernandez. Welcome to DETV, the voice of Desert Ridge High School.
We have a great show lined up for today. But first, let's see what's cooking for lunch in the cafeteria tomorrow. Tomorrow's hot lunch choices are Domino's pizza, cheese or pepperoni, green salad with dressing, and a variety of fruit. That looks pretty tasty. Our cafeteria workers always do their best to dish out some good food. But now it's time to dish out some daily trivia with today's question of the day.
Today's question is, what is the oldest tree in the world?
That's a tough one, Andrick. I'll be thinking about it during the show.
We will have the answer at the end of the show.
Now let's move on to today's announcements. Speech and Debate will be meeting Tuesday, August 31st during the first half of Power Hour in room A7. Any questions regarding the meeting, email Mr. Greenwell. The Flint Scholarships is now open. This is a $120,000 four-year scholarship to any Arizona State University that covers tuition, housing, and meals. The deadline to apply is September 27th. ASU Common Priority registrations are now being accepted. The application takes less than 20 minutes to apply. The priority deadline is November 1st.
We have a handful of visitors from various colleges and universities visiting next week. On Monday, the University of Arizona and the United States Navy will be on campus. Grand Canyon University will be in the Career Center, and the United States Army National Guard will be here on Tuesday. On Thursday, the Marines and Army will be here on campus. The Estrella Manning Community College and the Eastern Arizona College will be here on Friday.
Now, what's been going on in the world?
Our news anchor, Peyton, has been...
Now it's time to get updated on what's been going on in the world.
Our news anchor, Peyton, has been checking the news feeds for the latest stories. What have you found, Peyton?
Thanks, guys. I've been doing my best to find the latest national and international stories. Today we have a fire in Minnesota, schools requiring masks, and more in Afghanistan on the world news docket. Let's get started. A fire has been spreading in Minnesota. The fire broke out in two new areas, one on the northeast side near where Lake County Highway 2 meets State Highway 1. And the southeast side is expanding up the Greenwood River towards McGaw Lakes. Evacuations have occurred and more are on the horizon. Students at North Carolina Charter School started the new school year wearing masks. The school board was originally going to make school masks optional, but then 7 staff members tested positive for coronavirus. Now they all have to wear masks. On top of all the heartache we're seeing in Kabul, the United Nations has a new and dire warning. It says Afghanistan could start to run out of food by next month. Kids are being held up by the chaos at Kabul airport. That's all for me. Back to you.
Thanks, Peyton.
Well, you've had some time to think about today's question of the day. The question was, what is the oldest tree in the world?
And the answer is the Great Basin Bristlecone Pine.